Today I'm hopping on Black Ops 2 to see if it's still live in 2025. As you might know, this year's been called the Black Ops 2 year by the community, but this game actually dropped all the way back in 2012. So over a decade later, I'm firing up my 360, and we're about to see how many people are still online, what the lobbies look like, and whether it's still possible to catch a match in 2025. So sit back, relax, grab some honey mamas, maybe some popcorn, some raw honey. Let's find out together. Alright, well that's music to my ears. Alright guys, so right after I said that, my audio just completely stopped working, my game audio, so I couldn't hear a thing. The game just went absolutely silent, so I'm gonna have to voice over everything from now on. So I tried getting into a game, and I just sat here for a while pretty much. It seemed like a ghost town. I was starting to think this game was actually dead. Why wouldn't I? It's around a decade old. I'm the only crazy person that's online, I thought. Guys, so I waited and waited for a glimmer of hope in a sea of ghosts, honestly. For just one real player besides me. Through all this time waiting, I had time to think about this game, what it meant for me, all the good memories that I had. I remember playing League Play back in the day when I was like 11, 12 years old, playing with like 25, 30-year-old, those were my teammates, and I would just play muted because I didn't want them to hear my voice. I just let my thumbs do the talking. I showed them through gameplay. I wasn't doing any call-outs or anything. I didn't talk, but I was just at the top of the leaderboard almost every game. Most of the people nowadays grow up on Fortnite, but this was my game. This is what I grew up on. Playing in search and destroy matches where it forced you to go in a game chat and just be exposed to all those people talking in there. It really shapes you up. It definitely shaped me up into the person who I am today. So after trial and error, after all those times, look at how stressed I look. Alright guys, so after all that reflecting on the past, now I thought about how am I gonna, for the present me, fix this game so I can get into a game and play some real people. And, I eventually figured it out and got into a game. So, yeah, let's go.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll turn us to thousands, and we'll grow